Hello, this is Tracy Mitchell, founder of T. Mitchell Speaks, and today I wanted to discuss with you the topic I titled Going the Extra Mile. So, what I'd like for you to do is to start off by just taking a few moments to reflect upon your life and think about the accomplishments, the lessons, the failures, the setbacks, the lessons. Just take a few minutes and really think about how these things have impacted your life. Think about how you've responded and take a minute and do like a rating or a grading scale, like from 0 to 10, and just reflect upon overall how do you feel about the choices and the things that you've made in your life. So, if you are completely satisfied with everything that you've done in your life and you kind of really feel like there's not much really more growth or more for you in the future, then if you really want to, you can probably disconnect from this video because obviously, as far as going the extra mile, this video is not applicable to you, and that's okay if that's your decision. However, if you decided for yourself, you know what, I've done some good things, I've made some mistakes, I've had some lessons, but I still have ways to go. I still have a lot more to learn. And if you're like me and you feel like, you know what, I still have extra, I still have more, I still have greater that I desire, then stick around and just listen for a few more minutes to some of the words that I have to say. So, again, for me, I am the one where I want to go the extra mile. My whole life has always been about going above and beyond, doing my best. I strive to accomplish and always seek excellence. I've never been satisfied with being average. That never will be me. So anyway, I'd like to first of all have you think about two considerations. The first consideration I call the fight or flight response, right? Fight or flight is the way that our bodies respond physically to stress. So a simple way to put it is when we're stressed out, we're either going to fall and succumb to the stress, or we're going to have victory and we're going to overcome that stressful situation. So the way that I like to break this down as far as fight or flight, I actually like to look at it more of the internal fight that goes on within our bodies. So, for example, for me, that internal fight would be more of common versus uncommon. The common would be the regular, you get a job, you go to school, you make money, you get a house, you do all of these things that are just extremely common, right? And for years, I've had that internal fight and struggle with that in a sense that I would say, okay, so I'm happy. I got through college. I did these things. I bought a house. I did all these things. But there's still something nagging on the inside, like to say, is it enough? And the answer is no, it's not enough. I'm content and I'm happy with the things and the lessons that I've learned. But as I stated, it's just been more that I want, right? There's still that uncommon, that territory that I haven't been on that I really desire to be on. So that's where we get to the flight, or I like to say take flight. And when I say take flight, I actually mean basically taking the risk. And you have to be in a place, you have to reach a place of discomfort that you get so tired of the common that I was just talking about, and you keep fighting with yourself to say, okay, I'm going to do better, I'm going to do more, but it's not going to happen typically until people hit rock bottom, or you basically you just get to a point of where the norm and the common is just not good enough, and I've reached that place finally. And so now, I'm in the take flight place, and I'm in a place where I know that I have to basically make smarter decisions and I have to do the things. I'm going to have to take more risk. I'm going to have to remove and release a lot of the fear. And like my pastor says, if I have to go trusting and trembling, I have to do it. So the second consideration I'd like for you to think about, it deals more with the mindset, the old mindset versus the new mindset. The old mindset goes along with the last principle with the fighting. It deals with, I've learned this a certain way. I've done things a certain way. It seems like in life we've been taught to almost settle and look at life a certain way. Do this, go to school, do that, or whatever. But now, as I'm learning with this new mindset, I'm more in a place of where I have to invest in Tracy. I have to do all of the things that are going to lead me to my better. I have to be willing to go the extra mile and I have to make sacrifices. I have to make changes. For example, one major change with this new mindset is I have to get away from the TV. I have to get more into reading books. I have to, start learning how to get out of debt. I have to do these things to basically get me where I need to be so that I can go and be the extra and be the greater that I desire to be. So again, that question still remains. Are you ready? Are you in a place where you want to go the extra mile? Are you willing to do the things, to make the habits, to make the sacrifices, to do the things that others are not willing to do? So again, the choice is yours, and I encourage you to choose wisely. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the speech, and you have a great day.